Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, the Bonner Citadels of GMS. Also salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, and also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. I think I'm going to title this Jeremiah 18 playing out in real time, okay? Now that's a scripture we used to bring out all the time. But now we're actually starting to see it play out, you know. Well, you know, Esau got these different military groups, you know, if not the military itself, you know, going through these Jake neighborhoods and getting you Northern Kingdom tribes, you know.
You're getting new reports about a chilling and downright shocking escalation of ICE tactics against the residents of Chicago. Hundreds of armed federal agents and police, backed up by riot trucks, smoke grenades, and helicopters, breached fences and busted doors in an immigration raid on an entire apartment building on the city's south side. They pulled dozens of residents from their homes and zip ties, including children, some of them without any clothes. They then held some outside for hours and dragged the others into rented vans.
It was scary because I've never had a gun put in my face.
Neighbors like Ebony Watson says they ducked for cover as they heard several flashbangs go off.
They was terrified. The kids was crying. People was screaming. They looked very distraught. I was out there crying when I seen the little girl come around the corner. Because they was bringing the kids out too. Had them zip ties to each other. One of them literally laughed. He was standing right here. He said, "Some kids."
They zip-tied the kids together. ICE put out a statement saying they were pursuing Trinidad gang members. But U.S. citizens living in the building say they were detained too. The cops told them that if they had any unrelated warrants, they wouldn't be going back home. 37 people were ultimately arrested after agents separated children from their parents on the street. And if you're looking at this and asking yourself, how is this legal? That is the right question to ask. And it has.
And look, and that's in the scriptures. See, there's nothing new under the sun. Jeremiah speaks about, you know, mothers being bereaved, you know, of their children. Now, when you look up the word bereaved just in the regular dictionary or the internet, it says bereavement is experience of loss, of losing someone important to us, right? Wouldn't your child be important to you? Let me see. Now the Bible, all right, or the words in the scriptures is going to give, you know, somewhat of a different definition. Hold on, let's see. I'm going to put in bereavement Bible. Meaning. In biblical context, bereaved describes a person who has suffered the profound loss of a loved one, often through death, deep sorrow, and mourning. See, but when you go into the book of Jeremiah, the 18th chapter, which was playing out right now, all right? Matter of fact, yeah, let's go ahead and click on that. All right. So Kala, right? Let's have one.
Strong's 7909. Shakul.
It says, childless through bereavement, bereaved, robbed of all offspring. See, and that's what's taking place right now, right? Esau is, you know, snatching your kids, you know. You know, and all through Jeremiah, it speaks about that, you know, a troop rolling down on you. Let's start from 18, Jeremiah 18:18. Then said they, come, let us devise devices against Jeremiah, for the law shall not perish from the priests, nor counsel, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come, let us smite him with the tongue. Let us not give heed to any of his words. And see, and that's why Jacob's in this predicament in the first place. Because Jake won't listen. Give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. So shall evil be a recompense for good. For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, and to turn away thy wrath from them. Therefore, deliver up their children to the famine. See, and that famine is around the corner too. All right. If all these other prophecies is playing out, all right, are coming to pass, don't you think that famine is next? Therefore, deliver up their children to the famine, pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and eventually they're going to start killing you. And let the wise be bereaved of their children and be widows, right? Which means what? To be a widow. They're going to start killing your man. Let their man be put to death, and let their young man be slain by the sword in battle. Let a cry be heard from their houses. See, when that lady just talking about crying, when they shall bring a troop suddenly upon them, for I have digged a pit to take me and hid snares for my feet. So you see, man, and Jake haven't learned that lesson, man. Jake, see, you thought you was gonna come over here and live a lavish life, right? They promised you all these good things, man. Then you was talking shit about Judah. You come over here, you talk shit about Judah, right? Which is the so-called blacks over here in America, right? And you think you better than Judah. But see, what you don't know, see, this was all a plan, man. See, he had something for you, for your simple asses. Let's go to Hosea. Because look, the book of Sirach said, never trust thy enemy. All right? As iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. It says, this Hosea 9:12, though they bring up their children, yet I will bereave them. And there shall not be a man left, yea, woe also to them when I depart from them. Ephraim, right, which is you northern kingdom tribes, man. Sometimes in the scriptures, Ephraim represent all the northern kingdom tribes. Okay, it can either just be the tribe itself or the whole northern kingdom. All right. Sometimes Judah can be all the southern kingdom tribes: Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Okay. It says, though they bring up their children, yet I will bereave them, that there shall not be a man left. Yea, woe also to them when I depart from them. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring his children to the murderer. See, and this is actually talking about the Puerto Ricans in general, because they do have a nice piece of land there. Okay, they're planted in a pleasant place. But like I said, you can apply this to the Northern Kingdom, period. Because you know what? When they come over here, you know what they find out? This place ain't what it's cracked up to be. They actually should have stayed at home. Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer, and that's what you did, man. All right? Not considering when you came over here that you was probably gonna get murdered. That they was gonna chain your ass up, fly you over the ocean, and dump your bodies over the ocean, man. See, but like it's written, what did King David say? Hold on. Let's put this in. Table. Psalm 69:22. That their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been their welfare, let it become a trap. You see, so this place is a trap unto you. All right. Then a lot of you, look, you all into those idols, Roman Catholics, man. A lot of you Puerto Ricans, you know, you damn Latinos. Santa Maria and all that bullshit. It says, let there become a snare before them, and that which should have been their welfare, let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and let their loins continually to shake. See, that's going on right now. Your loins is what? Continually to shake, man. Now you're scared every damn day that ICE is going to come get your ass. Pour out thou indignation upon them. Let thou wrath take hold of them. You see? That's how when ICE grab your, snatch your ass up. All right? That's then what taking hold. Let thou wrathful anger take hold of them. Yeah, when ICE grab you by your fucking shirt and throw your ass to the goddamn concrete or kick in your door. That's the wrath of the Lord taking hold of you, man. Let's go back to Jeremiah. Hold on. This is another scripture. Used to bring out a lot in the book of Jeremiah. I think it's right here in the 15th chapter. No, this is not it. Hold on. Matter of fact, let's go to Jeremiah. Might be the 14th chapter. Or the 16th. Yeah, this is it right here in the 16th chapter. Used to bring this out a lot too. Jeremiah, let's just read Jeremiah 16:1. The word of the Lord came also unto me, saying, thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons and daughters in this place. Thus saith the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place. Right. And another thing, right? What y'all try to do, y'all try to come over here pregnant, right? So you can have a baby right here on American soil, so that baby can be considered a U.S. citizen. Guess what? They took that away. Concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning the mothers that bear them, concerning the fathers that begot them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. See, that's the future of this place. They shall be consumed by the sword and by the famine, and their carcasses shall be for meat, and the fowls of heaven, and for the beasts of the earth. You see, that's what's coming to this place. It does say of the Lord, enter not into the house of the mourning, neither go lament nor bemoan them, for I have taken away my peace from this people, saith the Lord, even the loving kindness and mercies. You see? So like it says, there's no peace to the wicked, saith the Lord. The Lord said, I've taken away my peace. And that's why he's allowing Esau to have his way with the tribes, man. It says, both great and small shall die in this land. They shall not be buried, neither shall man lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them, because those was customs in the ancient world. Even now you might see Jake, somebody die, they get a tattoo, of that individual. That's them cutting themselves. Neither shall men tear themselves for them in the morning to comfort them for the dead. Neither shall men give them the cup of consolation to drink for their father or for their mother. Thou shalt also not go into the house of feasting to sit with them to eat and drink. But thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, I will cause to cease of this place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth, the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, the voice of the bride. It shall come to pass when thou shalt show this people all these words, they shall say unto thee, wherefore have the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin? That the Lord have committed against the Lord our power. And thou shalt say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith the Lord, and have walked after other gods, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law. Ye have done worse than your fathers, for behold, ye walked every one after the imagination of his heart, that they may not hearken unto me, right? And that's why the Lord is jacking your asses up, man. So with that, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash, the honors to the elders of GMS. Also salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth, and also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect people.